How's it going, everyone? We're back with coffee and cardboard, and clearly this is coffee.
Yes, lemon zero. Because we were smart enough to make coffee beforehand. Whatever time this is. Put it this way, we're knackered.
It's in the AM, just the wrong. Yeah,
we're doing the new thing.
We've made a lot of content. We'll just do cardboard and sleep deprivation. So, let's do the news. We're getting 2 reprints. Normally this isn't exactly newsworthy, except...
Right, so the reason why this has sparked my interest in particular is that Cyber Angel isn't part of this. She is a promo that you can find in any LSD, not LSD, LDC, or whatever. The legendary duelist packs. Like, she's a promo in there, you can get her in different colour arts. She's irrelevant to this. It's the Draco Berserker, who currently is retailing at £15 to £20, so we're releasing a new reprint, potentially being brought over here, will make the card accessible, cheaper, especially for those who are starting out with Sword Soul and want to make their cheaper cause more viable, because this will now be available as a budget option for those Sword Soul players.
Assuming it gets ported over here.
Assuming that they're nice.
Yeah. So, we'll move on. Master Duel had its FNL list.
It was hilarious.
So, newly forbidden, Agido, Block Dragon, and Merly. I think they're missing half of that.
No, because they've literally hit Merly, which is the normal summon Mill 3. So they've killed the deck. They've understood why Block Dragons is a terrible idea, and the Mill 5 is also gone.
No more Bish bulking FTKs.
Rongo Bongo.
About damn time.
And the newly limited
Kelbeck, Jet, Swap Frog.
Branded Fusion, and the grass looks greener.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that card at 1 anyway.
You're still going to be left arming into that.
Yeah.
Semi-limited Blaster and Luster Pendulum, the Draco Slayer.
Pot of Extravagance.
Pot of Extravagance.
For some reason.
Was this unlimited prior?
Yeah, I think maybe. If they got the Draco Slayer stuff, maybe. And then no longer limited is the August Getsu.
And AFD and a Dear Servant.
Right.
So, things change.
Window locking. Fun.
There is more rescue merch, and it is all adorable. Go and spend all of your monies on rescue merch.
Yes, get it. They seem to be pushing this hard.
Yeah, it's just with rescue hedgehog.
It'd be funny if we just have like a 60-card pile deck round rescues.
Incidentally, Rescue Hedgehog not on here, even though he's the latest rescue.
Yeah.
The Championship Series in Japan 2023 goods. So I'm assuming these are... Well, that's cool.
They're part of the lottery registration.
Ah, right, yeah. So we did hear about this.
Yeah. Those are very cool, though. Those mats are going to be about 200-300 just for the import.
That's very cool.
Yeah, 4,000 yen. I want that mat. That is so cool.
I knew you would want that as soon as you saw it.
I want that mat. I'm going to have nothing to do with the cards, but bloody hell, that looks cool.
Yeah. And,
new Labyrinth?
Glitch.
Glitch, yeah, Glitch in a very nice rarity.
Yeah, very strange that they've picked Glitch, because it is not played in Labyrinth.
Alright.
Fire King Structure Deck has been confirmed in the TCG 100%. We didn't know if this was going to get parted off somewhere else and end up way more expensive than it should have been, but now you can expect us to buy 3 Fire Deck.
I think we're going to be getting these.
Oh, we're 100%.
But I think they're also going to mix the support in with a set somewhere, so it's going to be awkward. They'll do a Sunlight Wolf, and it's like, why am I paying £18 for a rare?
Yeah. Hopefully not, but yeah. I'm here for it. Promo for Yu-Gi-Oh! Sound Duel Quarter Century Selection.
It's 6,600 yen, which was more than the entire price of any of those collections we saw beforehand.
Yeah.
It's a quarter century version of Karibo. That is going to be probably worth a pickup.
More OCG stuff, though.
It's an investment.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Yeah.
The last 2 reprints from Valiant Smashers.
And they are...
What do we think?
Rubbish and rubbish. We don't need these. Why are you doing this? Please stop. Anyway.
This, however...
So we've got Ubel as a new figure. Cyber End Dragon, which looks amazing. What's he? That's Borrelode Savage Dragon.
That's Borrelode regular, isn't it?
No, that's Savage. Look at the wings. Or is it?
No,
No, it's Borrelode. Yeah, my bad. Arrival Cyberse.
All of these look absolutely amazing.
And then Access Code Talker.
Looks phenomenal.
Oh, and Ancient Gear Golem. Look at that.
That's great.
That's really cool.
Flame Wingman.
That's brilliant in his Skydive Scorcher stance as well.
You are such a nerd.
Shut up. And then we have Valkyrion. The Magna Warrior.
Fantastic. Black Bull Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these we do need. More of this in
yeah,
the
spend all your monies on them. I tell you what,
Give us these.
if you can fill a cabinet full of these cool, probably 3D printed or, you know, specially made models, I will award a Starlight if you can fill an entire cabinet full of them. It will be amazing.
That's brave.
Oh, I don't care.
Right.
Can you imagine that? You'd have to get like 20.
Yeah,
to fill a cabinet.
Well, it depends. They could be like, it's technically a cabinet, and it's just like...
No, I'm talking about a good 6 foot tall by a meter.
They'd need dupes then.
No, they've got loads coming.
Fairs. Either way, short news on that, but now we have the OCG metagame report. Comfortably taking the slice of the pie that is largest other than other is Rescue Ace.
The Ninos are winning. What was they called? Sinful Spoils.
Ah, is that the well, let's look.
It's Diabell Star.
I'm so looking forward to that. So yeah, we have got 48 Diabell Star Rescue Ace, 22 Pirelli, 17 Tier. I'm not going into the variants.
I am not looking forward to Diabell Star hitting here.
12 Labyrinth, I'm getting that engine. 8 Runic, 7 Branded, 6 Supreme King Magician, 5 Striker, 5 Unchained, 4 Adamantipator, 4 Salad, Salad is back, 4 Tri Brigade, it's nice to see, 4 Vanquish Soul, this has been pushed down heavily, 2 Bestial Dragonlink, clearly not converting in the OCG, and then we're getting into negligible numbers. So, yep, that's the Ninos. It's pretty samey. I can't wait for Diabell Star. Pirelli is, as ever...
Pirelli.
They've dropped the Dark World stuff. And added some pots.
Yeah.
And a trap. Moving on. Filaments.
They're doing tear things.
Yeah, they put some Scareclaw stuff in.
They can do that.
Yeah. It's tear.
It's tear. If it doesn't require a normal summon, then you can do it.
Yeah. So cool. That is the metagame report for the OCG. Yeah. There was the CCT Shenzhen, not Shenzhen, like the card. And
Runic won it.
Runic winning it. Please stop.
A mana wooden border. What a wonderful sight. And with only one fountain, that gives me comfort.
Still one despite.
Ninos.
DD Dynamite.
Interesting. Well, your opponent's cards, isn't it?
Yeah, that's upsetting.
So yeah, we have the Ninos. What else?
More Ninos.
Yeah.
Supreme King Magician.
Oh wait.
There we go. That just didn't load for some reason.
Interesting.
Is there anything new in there?
I don't know half of them. I know the Gate Zero and the Dartworm and the Astral and the Oath and the Double Iris, the Black Fang, the Wisdom Eyes. Yeah, I know the Magician stuff. I don't know the 3 next to Sorcerer.
So this may well be something that is on its way to us.
Maybe.
Except we don't.
It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. You just make the negate board.
Yeah, but
You don't have electromite either.
No,
Right,
that's
stop
what I'm
reminding
talking-
me that they get to have fun all the time.
More rescue ace. More rescue ace. Well, we did just say it's the best deck right now.
What did you expect?
To see a lot less of this Dark Zeus, which is clearly good, and I didn't think it was.
No, neither did I.
So we're going to have to pick them up, because they're clearly converting.
They're probably just going to be an unnecessary £40.
We'll see. We have a lot of WCQ regionals.
We picked the ones that are interesting.
We picked high attendance ones.
Oh no, I meant for decks to look at.
Oh yeah.
We always pick higher representations.
We will be looking at an Unchained deck. It is not this one, but props to getting second with Unchained. We'll be looking at Labyrinth here.
The Salamangreat, sorry.
Salad even.
I'm not looking at Labyrinth tonight.
Yeah.
Right, so it is completely Nibiru proof because of the whales. We have maxed out on the circles. Gazelle, the new Stratos, who's like, I don't give a I don't care about my Gazelle. This guy who's really good. So yeah, they are clearly having some fun with this new Link 4. So yeah, I'm quite happy to see this. Book of Moon, a lot of love, and I don't know why you're playing a singular talent. I presume it is because it was the only one you had access to, or you needed to fill a slot.
Probably filling a slot.
Yeah. I mean,
it's really good.
It is pretty well, other than these, like, it's not bank breaking at the minute.
Yep, I reckon there's going to be a member of the team pilot in this soon.
Yes.
Let's just do a little price check on aisle 3 for Salamangreat of Fire, though, because
I think the Fire Stratos is 8, and it's the Link that you need to worry about that's the most. Or has it gone vice versa now? Because the Link sold out at 15 each on, Kongs.
Let me have a look. Salamangreat, it might have settled. Oh no, no. They're £20 each.
Are they?
That's on bids. They're from Japan.
They have gone up.
They are £20 to £25. They are 30 after you.
And what are these?
Couple of sellers.
Raging Phoenix?
Give me 1 second. Right, so right now, if you want to go lowest prices, you are looking at going £20, £25, and then £27.30 for.
Meaning get on some trading groups.
We are just going off eBay here. What's it called? Salamangreat.
Raging Phoenix. I knew that these weren't cheap. These were more than Fire on release.
Raging Phoenix. I should have just bought on them immediately.
Yeah, they've not changed.
And how many do you play?
2 to 3.
God damn.
So yeah, there's a lot of hype around this at the minute. They might die down.
Yeah, that's not cheap. None of it's cheap. It's from a really meh set as well, so. Okay. Moving on. I think this is the Unchained list we picked.
It's the one with tour guides.
I quite like the tour guides. I like the more condensed approach.
I like the hand trap spread as well.
Yeah, it was very weird for me to get my head around it.
Book of Moon and Talent again at 1. Is there a trend going on?
Rust.
Yeah, but I know, but we didn't see Thrust in the Salamangreat list.
Yeah, but we can see it in this anyway. And it's correctly in the side.
I do give them props to that.
Probably not blinding second.
Yeah.
So this I kind of like.
The one Rakea.
Yeah, that's fine. You do not want to normal summon. You have to normal summon that.
Oh.
You don't want to be doing it. Like, so as long as you've got 6 other things that start it. The tour guide's your normal because it gets you straight into things. And then your other 2, you only intend to special summon them and then use their effects. It was weird for me to get my head around too, changing the playstyle.
I think everything about this deck has always been weird, but
you just like taking pot shots at it. Anyway, the Indianapolis regional. We got INFERNOBLE Knight in second place.
With 500 duelists.
And it's a 50 card list. And INFERNOBLE popping off. So, yeah, it's another one that I plan on getting my head round. I just need these.
To do a PhD.
Well, it's not that bad once you stop trying to follow combos and you just kind of just play it. That's what I did.
Yeah, but sadly, that's when you bump into shit when you're trying to be at a tournament and you're just like, oh, I want to do this, or...
These are still £15 to £17 a card as well.
Yeah, I hope they go to 90 so people stop playing this.
Let's all just play dinos and nothing else.
No, that'd be awful.
Well then, shut up. But yeah, it's a bit weird. Basically, resolve a sold, make that. I
love how you say resolve Isolde.
Yeah, that is a part of it. Flu and Chimera and Vanquish Soul. Here we go. So
We flew first.
Flu first.
It's Flu.
It is Flu. They are playing the FTK.
But they can set it straight off thrust if you try to hand trap them.
Yes.
So I don't think they care.
Which is pretty nice.
It's a nice spread, but
They're also very capable of playing the owie trap, the newer pointer, because they can just leave a stree up. They've got the extra 2 in the side for when they know they're going first on the FTK. Yeah.
for that purpose, thrust is pretty good in the main here because you can set Featherstorm.
I don't quite understand the singular smog.
It's still chain blocks. They just don't.
Even if you don't have it.
There'll be a reason why they play it, and if it doesn't do that, then there'd be no reason. So, once per turn during your main phase, if you normal summon a special summon, you can. Yeah, it's a trigger. It's Kagemucha Knight for Wing Beast. So the flu to trigger, he's the second trigger. So that's a trigger chain, which means you can only imperm the first bird that comes out.
You mean Ash?
No, you can't ash the first bird because that's Kagemucha Knight.
No, yeah, you said imperm.
No. If you had imperm, then you could interrupt the first bird.
That is exactly what I'm saying and the opposite of what you opened with. You got yourself turned around. You went...
It doesn't matter. It does the same thing, and it's a one-off, and it doesn't require you to play 4 slots that you're going to be filling out with board breakers and enablers instead.
It's kind of odd. I guess it's just draw it.
Yeah.
I can't see any other reason. But yeah, in a nutshell, it stops non-targeted negation. It chain blocks. But yeah, interesting. I don't hate it. This is just weird, but kind of satisfying.
It is chaotic.
Yep, so they've got the Durandals to rota for the Razans.
3 math mech cards.
They've got a math mech engine, they've got some revolutions in there.
They've got no Sigma in there.
I don't think they're using it for that.
Well, they've got Alan Birch in there, so it's the Factorial.
Yeah, and they're playing Super Factorial. They've got no diameter. So they're purely using it to hand rip, not to negate. And the Nabla... Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, it only needs 3 4s. They don't have to be math mechs. Like...
Yeah, you send Mamma, you send Nabla, you make another Cyburst, you tribute that Cyburst to get Nabla back, then you overlay into Alan Birch and search your addition, which is your extender, but by this point, Circular's already searched Super Factorial. So then you link them all off and do your Heat Soul stuff with your live Factorial with 3 Math Mechs engraved. So by that logic, Circular is actually a 1-card Laplacian.
Yeah.
In your opponent's turn.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, he's got it figured out. It's just an awkward way of doing it because you could just play Sigma instead.
Do you mean diameter?
No, he just wants the second body to come back so he can trigger circular, make version, and search the extender.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty
The
interesting.
problem is Sigma doesn't work if you've got something in your EMZ, which with Vanquish Soul.
Yeah, he's probably thought about this.
Yeah. No, that's solid. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It checks out.
Well, it looks chaotic.
I like it. The Leon WCQ regional. What did we pick?
I don't think we picked any.
Didn't. Basically, the trend to take from this is Unchained and Chimera are performing better than expected. Dinosaurs placed pretty reasonably, kind of respectably.
Well, it's a blind second list. Exactly 41 cards.
I don't understand what's going on here, to be completely honest. I understand, but
he's playing a very large frequency of babies in order to make sure Xeno's as live as it could always be.
yeah.
He's playing 2 double evolution pill for the grind with the double arc saw, and again a high frequency of babies to ensure that that is as live as possible. The normal monster can enable Lars plays, as well as Xeno when it's in grave confusion, some of the transenderic. It's really only a body going second, and then you've got your standard dinosaur plays. I
do not understand the Cyberse engine.
I don't understand the double Prosby. This deck is inconsistent enough as it already is on its standard engine. You want
So,
as much help as you can get.
Clearly it did well, but like the G Golem requiring 2 Earth monsters, fair enough, not difficult to get into. But Crystal Heart requires 2 Cyberse monsters, so you're looking at like what Secure Gardener you can't use. So
that's one.
So it's Ling and
Pentastag.
So it's Ling and G Golem, and then you're bringing back an Earth. It feels like a lot for a reborn.
No, that's attack modulation.
This?
Yeah, and it can make a second attack, so something can make a second attack. An Earth monster calling to this gains 600 attack for each G Golem. It can make a second attack. Also, it attacks defense position and inflict the piercing damage. What's going on here? I think he's just reborning then. Is it an access code enabler? Yeah, it's an access code enabler. You reborn the other G Golem to make access code.
Okay.
Right. I see what you're doing there.
Okay. The penny finally dropped for me.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, this is mostly just target 1 Earth Link monster in your graveyard special it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is usually, like, transcode Earth?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's usually transcode. I've never seen it in this context. And it's actually been the news. We've had a short week. Basically, loads of stuff is going on in Rush Duels, which we
do not cover
and do not know about. So, good for the Rush Duels people.
If they bring it over here, then the news would be 700 times as long.
Yeah, because that format is getting love.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, hit the bell icon, watch all the other content. It's coming out. I swear one day we'll do the news at an appropriate time and be high energy, and we'll actually have delicious coffee. But until then,
I'm kind of tired. I think I'll go home now.
Let's change the subject. We're leaving.